everyone, the light might be a little bit jumpy today just because it was snowing earlier and it has stopped now, so the sun came out and it's sort of here and there, so just a little warning. But today I really have to film a few videos because I have been sick on and off, and you probably noticed my voice slightly different in every video, but it's been a weird kind of almost permanent state of a cold. I think since January, like first week of January, we started getting sick, and then it's just been pretty much on and off since then, and I don't know what's going on. So I am I've got a lozenge in my mouth, so if I sound slightly different, then that's why. And then a hot tea on the side, Sudafed, Vapor Wrap, everything is on, so hopefully that will prevent me from having random tickly throat and coughs and congestion and all that lovely stuff. So today I received all of my new VersaMagic colors. When I say new, they're new to me, so they're not like new as in release, they're not. It's just I have discovered them not too long ago, and I have been so super in love with them that I wanted to share today a swatch video. So here in this video, I'll try to link it up here somewhere. It's a two-part video, so I'll link the first part and then thereafter the second part. But basically I have demonstrated how to use my stencils, which are, they were somewhere here. I'm just trying to locate them. Where have they gone? Here they are. So these are the ones I started using, so they have a little bit of color on them. But basically these are the floral ornaments, and they are new, so you can check them out in my ESSIE, Alyona Creates. Okay, so these are the stencils, and in case you're interested, this is the water lily and this is the chrysanthemum, sorry, I know I mispronounced that one. And then there is a mixture here of tulip and iris. So this area here is the dewdrops that I use, so these ones. Now they are by the brand Tsukineko. So Tsukineko is a great ink brand, and they have different ones. Now there is a thing that you need to make sure you don't confuse. Now there is one which is called Memento, and that's I think that's a dye-based ink, so I don't own a single one, but that's my understanding of it. Now these are the ones that I really like, which are the chalk inks, and these are VersaMagic, so you need to make sure that that's the ones you get if you want to get the chalk inks. So there's also this third range that they have, which is Brilliance. I'm not sure if there's any more than that, is what I know of. So Brilliance is a metallic ink, and the one that I'm really in love with is Galaxy Gold. It's the most stunning gold ink ever. It's literally like liquid gold. I've never seen anything as stunning. The Cosmic Copper, I guess I'm not too keen on the color itself, but it's a pretty ink. And the latest one that I got from this range is the Pearlescent Beige. Oh my goodness, this is such a beautiful taupey kind of metallic color, super pretty. So yeah, the first ones that I got were these ones, which there is also a video there, so you can go have a look. So these were the first ones I have ever got, and then I thought, oh my goodness, why did I not think of getting them earlier? They are truly beautiful. And so then I went ahead, and after using them for a few projects, I realized I needed more color. Now the other great thing is you can store them like that, and I think you can actually, if you want to store them in a drawer, you see those little legs here, so you can pop them up like this and then put them in your drawer. So that's also quite convenient. Or you can have them standing up on your desk facing you with all that sort of brief information so you can see what color it is. So they're just brilliant design, and the most important thing is the actual ink. Okay, so I went ahead and I bought a few more. Now these are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So this is now my small collection. The good thing is that they're not expensive because of the size. However, they're so juicy. There is loads and loads of ink, so you get a lot for your money. And they're about, here in Great Britain, they're about over £1, depending on the color. Some of the prices fluctuate depending on the range or the color, but they're about like maybe £2 something at the highest that I came across. I'll try to link all of the colors, if I can find them, down below for you, if you're interested what is in my collection, or if you like any of the swatches and want to add them to your collection. Now, so let me just tell you quickly, the original ones were, oops, Mango Madness, Oasis Green, Turquoise Gem, Aquatic Splash, Galaxy Gold, as we already said, and then the Cosmic Copper. So those were the original ones I got. And then these ones are Wheat, Sahara Sand, Pumpkin Spice, Perfect Plumeria, Tea Leaves, Aspen Mist, Pink Grapefruit, Pearlescent Beige, Midnight Black, Sage, and Sea Breeze. So quite frankly, I don't think there is a single color that they do that is not that pretty. I mean, every single color that I got here is super, super pretty. So what I want to do today is I want to do a swatch for these little babies. And I've got a swatch book here. Now that I have a nice collection, I want to start the swatching. Now, the last swatches that I did, I believe might have been inks. Yes. So I've got the Tim Holtz Distress Oxide inks on this side. And then I have the Tim Holtz Distress ink pads here. So you can see the difference between an oxide and a distressed ink. So these are dye-based, these are pigment-based, and similarly to that, I believe these are also pigment-based because of that chalkiness and that pastel color, if you wish. So if you look at it, you can see the color. If you look at an ink that is dye-based, you have that transparency to them. You don't have that pastel look. So today I'm going to swatch them out. Probably, where shall I do it? These are my Altenew crisp dye inks. I'll start on this page, and then if I have any extras I tend to put them on this page. Okay, so first of all I'm going to start by putting them in some sort of an order. Okay, so I think this is the order I will swatch them out in. And then I have these two. In fact, where is this one? Pearlescent Beige. I'll probably take it out and put it separate with the Brilliance colors. Alright, so let's start. I'm going to, okay, so for swatch, when I'm doing inks, I like to use something that has a filled space. So a little stamp like this. This is the Felicity Jane Kate, I think. But you can also do different things, like if you have, for instance, like an eye or anything like that, you can work with different stamp sets. Okay, so I'm going to start with Mango Madness. So with this ink, it's important to not oversaturate your stamp. So what you do is just make sure you have enough pigment, but so that it's not too wet, otherwise it'll be kind of like sleek. And so that creates a beautiful, clean stamping image. Now, what I found with these chalk inks, the best thing to do is to wipe them actually, rather than to stamp them. So when you wipe them straight when they are still fresh, they wipe off perfectly. So you can see, if I'm just doing this, I need to build it up till I have an opaque layer of paint. And lift. These blend beautifully. Again, I have demonstrated that in the video that I mentioned earlier on. They really layer beautifully as well as blending, and it's just a joy to use them, that chalkiness that they have. If you're wondering what the difference is between this ink and an oxide, oxide is an ink that can be reactivated with water, so hence why it's called distress. These don't react to water, but I haven't tried actually spraying them. I know for sure that they won't oxidize just because it's not what they are designed as, but whether they are completely waterproof or not, I think they're supposed to be. Oh gosh, what am I doing now? What does it say here? I think they're supposed to be permanent from what I remember. Next one. This is gorgeous color. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, I think I will put you on a speed up, fast forward, whatever it's called, and then we'll catch up after I finish swatching all of them. Alright, so the only one that I don't get on with as well as the others seems to be the Cosmic Copper. Few times when I would stamp it, I actually did it somewhere here in my journal, which I can't show you all the pages, because I'm working on something, but here. So when I did this, again, it just did not stamp very well at all. I can see this beautiful build-up here on the side. And I know if I take the actual ink pad and go onto the paper directly, it has a very strong and beautiful payoff of the pigment. But in this case, it just seems to not do that for some very peculiar reasons. So I don't know what it is, whether it's the paper that it's a little bit sensitive towards too, but it has done the same thing here, and it's a different paper. So this is, the journal is Stillman Birn Alpha Series, and this one is more textured. This is the Khadi paper, and I think this is a, well, it says it's a smooth, but it's a handmade paper, so 210 GSM. It's actually not smooth, it's got a texture. So yeah, I don't know what it is, the deal here, but I even tried to build it up, and only in some areas you can see the ink, but generally it's quite sort of faded out into nothing. So if I do this, you can see it's not that strong. Okay, so these are the swatches. They're beautiful. Again, the colors that I would recommend if you love turquoises and teals is actually these three colors. They are super, super beautiful together. So this is the Turquoise Gem, Aquatic Splash, and Sea Breeze. This Sea Breeze is just the most beautiful turquoisey blue. I don't think it came out as well here on paper, but it's just, it really is gorgeous. I think it shows up better on this paper here because it's whiter. So gorgeous color, beautiful. And this is the Turquoise Gem and that Aquatic splash right above it. So they would work really beautifully with something like yellow, like a warm yellow color. And otherwise, I love all of them. I love the green, which is the tea leaves. I was between, there's a lime color as well, but this one seemed a bit more kind of organic and muted, and it comes out very close to a sub green if you were to use watercolors. So yeah, I love all of them. This is a very beautiful, perfect Plumeria, very beautiful saturated dark color, and probably the darkest apart from the black in this collection. I kind of picked them to be more pastel-y and light. Also wanted to try out these two colors, so the Sahara Sand and Wheat. Now, you know my love for tattered rose. When I'm doing my illustrations, that I always start off by using a nude colored ink. And let me see if I can show it here. Tattered Rose, there we go. So it's the perfect nude ink, and I just wanted to see what these two colors are going to look like. Now, next to each other, you can see this is more of a like a skin tone peach color. This could be a skin tone, like a darker skin tone. This could be a very light skin tone. So I would definitely have all three of these for skin tones. And Sahara Sand actually looked like a lighter color, or I expected it to be lighter from what I saw on Amazon, I think. But it's a beautiful color, so I'm really happy to have it. And then if I wanted to have something lighter than this, I guess I would go with Wheat. I love using these for stencils. They work beautifully, so layering them, blending them, it's just gorgeousness what you can create. So this is my humble little collection. I hope you enjoy the colors. Please leave in the comments below if you have these, what are your favorite colors. We'd love to know and share amongst each other what our favorite colors are, and so we can learn from each other that way as well, and it would help me to maybe add a few more colors. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.